Hey everybody, it's Jessica here, and today we're working on breathing. Um, in every workout, you need to breathe. In everyday life, you need to breathe. Breath is life. And if you don't breathe, you don't live. Um, However, in various exercises, there's different types of breathing. One coach might coach you on a big exhale on this and an inhale on that and a ujjayi breath in through the nose, out through the nose. And all of these different types of breathing are for a particular type of reason. So I want to kind of give you a little bit of an instruction on some Pilates breathing. Um, so for many years, I would tell people to breathe uh, into all of this area, but don't let your belly expand at all, because we want to keep those abs super tight. We want to pull that belly button to your spine. We don't want to let these ribs expand with air. We just want to find a way to breathe here, breathe into our back, breathe everywhere else, into our eyelids, everywhere else except here. Now, um, through many years of teaching and realizing that that's just not possible, um, I've come to realize that you need to expand your ribs. That's where your lungs are. They're in here. They're right underneath here, as a matter of fact. And your diaphragm is right underneath there too, like right in the belly button area. So that area needs to expand a little bit, quite a bit actually, for you to get a deep, full inhale. And also, my focus of teaching has changed in that I don't really generally teach belly button to spine in Pilates anymore. I am really focused on the muscles much lower than that surround your pelvic floor, the muscles that surround all of this, the stuff that helps you do those pelvic clocks, the movement of the pelvis, and the contraction of the pelvic floor. So I want to help you find where to breathe and to get a nice big inhale, but also to try to keep contracting your lowest abdominals at the same time. So I want you to go ahead and just kind of lie down on your mat and take one hand and place it at the bottom of your ribs and the other hand right below it. Okay, so just nice and easy. Take a deep inhale in through your nose and a long exhale out through your mouth. Do that again. And don't try to contract your belly. Don't try to do any of that stuff. Just keep breathing and notice what happens to your hands as you're taking your big inhale and as you're taking your big exhale. As you're inhaling, your hands rise, your belly rises, your chest rises. And then exhale, everything falls. Especially the hand that's like right down by your belly button. That one's going to fall lower. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, push it all out. Now, I want you on the next inhale and exhale to try to breathe all the way down to the bottom of the ribs, like we're filling all the way. And I know that that's not really how the inhale works, but I want you to think that this inhale is going to start here and it's going to fill up all of this area, and we're going to be able to really expand. So big inhale. And get as much in as you can till it almost feels painful. You can't get any more in, and then exhale, pull it all out. So now, think about that. And we want to continue that type of breathing, that really filling up the chest, letting this part of your belly, letting your belly, even your belly button, expand with air. Your diaphragm, let it raise up, let it push all that air in and out, okay? But then right below that, in between your two hips, so right in between your 3 and your 9, which we work on a lot in our pelvic clocks. If you haven't been doing your pelvic clocks, you should be doing them daily. They're good for you. They make you feel good, and they get you into your core. So in between this 3 and our 9, we also have worked on trying to find what it feels like in neutral pelvis to pull your lowest abdominals in towards each other. So to find what it feels like to lift your low back bones, Pull those lowest abdominals in like you're trying to pull 3 and 9 towards each other. Pull them in, lift your spine, lengthen your neck, roll your shoulders back. And now let's practice that breathing with your hand here and your hand here. And inhale, breathe into your chest, but still trying to contract 3 and 9 towards each other. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now you may notice that it's harder to keep 3 and 9 attached and contracted on the inhale, and then on the exhale, if you're still contracted, it's going to get deeper and it's going to feel like more contraction. So try that again. Inhale. So I'm really trying to hold on to that contraction as well as expanding my breath. And then exhale, push it all out. And that contraction gets even deeper. So practice this breathing on your own. It's really great to practice this breathing while you're doing your pelvic clocks. So while I'm here doing my 12 to 6, 6 to 12, I'm still thinking about pulling 3 and 9 in. And I'm lifting my low back bones, and I'm trying to get a deep inhale and a long exhale. And then when I'm going from side to side, 3 to 9 and 9 to 3, I'm still breathing. So during your pelvic clocks, think about trying to expand all of your ribs. Let that belly expand, but try to contract really, really deep. Find that 3 to 9 connection and see if you can't maintain that throughout your workouts. Okay, so then as you get better at it, as you get better at doing the pelvic clocks and breathing and getting as much air as you need, then start adding on extra exercises. Start adding on the hundreds, start adding up the roll-ups, start adding in all those things while still thinking about contracting through your pelvic floor and pulling 3 and 9 into each other. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions about any of that, you can always reach out to me. I'm on Instagram at Just Don't Stop, JESSDONTSTOP on Instagram. So aloha, and let me know if you have any questions or comments.